sir. Good evening and welcome to Mosinee High School for tonight's WIAA Division III Level 2 football matchup between the number 4 seeded Baraboo Thunderbirds and the number 1 seeded Mosinee Indians. I will be your host this evening, J-Town Justin Krzyzewski, and boy oh boy folks, do we have a good one between the Baraboo Thunderbirds and the Mosinee Indians this week. Two teams, similar offensive schemes, a little bit different way of gaining yards, but two powerhouse football teams nonetheless. Let's dive on into this one. We got a lot to talk about. Let's start out with the number 4 seeded Baraboo Thunderbirds. They come into this one with an 8-2 record overall and a 5-2 conference record. They play in a tough conference that is the Badger Small Conference. We'll talk about where they ended up in the Badger Small later on. Last week, though, they played a familiar foe for Mosinee. They played the Rhinelander Hodags, and they were victorious. Of course, they had to be victorious to get to Mosinee this evening. 13-7 over the second place Rhinelander Hodags, and the Hodags played them in a tough ball game last week. Offense, 23 points per game, 323 yards per game. This offense is stacked. They are a very, very good offense. 91 yards per game through the air, 232 on the ground, 21 rushing touchdowns for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. They're led on offense by Luna Larson, D1 recruit, is what I was told. He's not much. The passing game isn't necessarily the Thunderbirds go-to, but 722 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, but on the ground, 1,050 rushing yards and 11 rushing touchdowns for Luna Larson. On the ground, though, he is not the leading rusher. It's led by Kane Mahoney, 235 rushing attempts for a grand total of 1,251 rushing yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. Leading receiver through the air is Brady Henry, 27 receptions for 386 and 2 touchdowns, and Riley Way, 16 receptions, 218 and 3 touchdowns. Let's dive on into that conference. They come out of that Badger Small Conference. They play the Badger Small was won by 2 teams, a co-conference championship winning teams, Mount Herb and Fort Atkinson's at 6-1. Baraboo is third place with 5-2 in the conference. Monona Grove 4-3, and Portage, Stoughton, Reedsburg, and Sauk Prairie, teams that did not qualify for the playoffs, follow in that order. Now on to the host, the number 1 seeded Mosinee Indians, 10-1 in the season, 7-0, the great Northern Conference champion Mosinee Indians this year. Last week, a big victory over Hayward, 43-8. Good warm-up game in level 1 against a great Northern Conference opponent. On offense, both sides of the ball has been the bread and butter for Mosinee, but it's done a lot on the offense. 26 points per game, 269 yards per game. They have 199, it's 199.9 yards per game through the air, 30 passing touchdowns and 6 interceptions, 70 rushing yards, and the rushing attack is getting stronger and stronger as the games go along. But really, the secret weapon for Mosinee this year has been that stellar defense. 8 points per game given up, 59 yards through the air per game with 11 interceptions. Pace, I believe Davin Stoffel has 4 interceptions for Mosinee. And on the ground, only giving up a tough 87 yards per game with 6 rushing touchdowns. Dive on into this. One of the leading passers in the state, Trevor Garski, in the top 5, one of the top senior quarterbacks in the state of Wisconsin, 2,154 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. And, of course, a lot of news coming out today posted on by the high school. Great Northern Conference Offensive Player of the Year is Trevor Garski, so congratulations to him. He's also a first-teamer on offense and a first-teamer on defense for the all-conference team, and he is a WFCA 2020 academic first-teamer, so we'll talk about that. The whole team having a great year. On the academic sides, Barnes Bunkelman and Wyatt Harris combined for just under 600 rushing yards. Keegan Jersley, leading receiver with 64 receptions with 859 yards and 14 touchdowns. And then you got Davin Stoffel, 39 receptions for 590. Evan Upthal, who is an honorable mention on the all-state team, or excuse me, that's Drake Grod was an honorable mention. All-conference team for Evan Upthal on the offensive side. He is a first-teamer on defense, though. He has 354, 3 touchdowns. Drake Grod is an honorable mention on the all-conference team on the offensive side of things, and Kyle Miller with 100 receiving yards. Let's dive on into the conference. As we all know, Mosinee finished on top, followed by Rhinelander, Medford, Hayward, Ashland, Merrill, Lakeland, and Anago. The only team standing left in the Great Northern Conference is the Mosinee Indians. So we'll dive on into this while I have a little bit more time. Mosinee had an incredible record-breaking season once again this year. I'll start off by talking about this, where congrats is due to Trevor Garsky, Nolan Harris, Alex Lurch, Eli Mylan, Kyle Miller, Charlie Spink, and Evan Upthal. They all were they all were made that all-academic team, and this is also the first time the team has earned a GPA. The team has earned all academic recognition with a combined GPA of 3.583. So congratulations on that. That is crazily impressive. So congratulations to those kids. Dive on into this. The all-conference team was announced today through the Mosinee Facebook page. First team offense, of course, Trevor Garsky, Walker Byral on the offensive line, Nolan Harris on the offensive line, Davin Stoffel and Keegan Jersley as receivers. Second team, Wyatt Cherrick on the offensive line, and the honorable mentions are Barnes Bunkelman and Drake Grod. Defense, first team was Wyatt Cherrick, Walker Byral, Davin Stoffel, Nolan Harris, Trevor Garsky, and Evan Upthal as first teamers. Second team, Charlie Spink and Barnes Bunkelman. And honorable mentions were Drake Grod and Keegan Jersley. But one thing we haven't noticed, and we'll talk about this, and unfortunately I don't have the defensive stats always with me, but Nolan Harris, the Mosinee defense had a phenomenal season this year, and they had Nolan Harris winning the GNC Defensive Player of the Year, so that's 2. Mosinee with the clean sweep on the player side of things with the all-conference team players or the all-conference player of the year things, and of course the team as well did very well here as we watch the colors get presented by the Mosinee VFW. We're going to listen in as the Mosinee High School Band performs the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Park for tonight's WIAA Division III Level 2 football game between the Baraboo Thunderbirds and the Mosinee Indians. At this time, would you please rise for our national anthem, as played by the Mosinee High School Band under the direction of Mr. Tyler Schuster. The colors are presented by the Mosinee VFW Post 8733.
1, 2. 1, 2. No 1, 2.
All right, a beautiful rendition done by the Mosinee High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Tyler Schuster. They have done a great job all season long. As we see the Baraboo Thunderbirds, they will be introduced as a team. This Baraboo team, this is a team I haven't talked to Greg Stott. I talked to him a lot during the game or pregame today, but we haven't talked to him about this. I don't know if we've ever played Baraboo. At least in recent history, we haven't played Baraboo. But Baraboo's a big team. Their school right around 900. I believe it was 911 listed on WIAA Sports. I do not know for sure if that's an accurate enrollment, but it's going to be one of the bigger schools Mosinee will face this year. Of course, Merrill being one of the bigger schools, but Merrill struggling in numbers like a lot of teams are in the state of Wisconsin. Enrollment is always kind of an interesting scenario as we see Keegan Jersley and the Mosinee defense, getting introduced. Defensive all-conference team so far. All three of those gentlemen that are standing out there that have been, now all four have been listed on the all-conference team. This Mosinee team has, and I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers when I say this, but, I'm going to say it anyways. I've been around Mosinee football for a long time. Of course, a Mosinee native. I played with the program. I've been around. I've seen a lot of Mosinee football before my time, while I was playing, as well as being a broadcaster via the radio or right here where I'm at today. There has been a lot of good football teams, and there's been a lot of great talent that has come out of Mosinee. Of course, you got guys that are playing at like Division 2 or 3 levels, playing football. Of course, Keegan Jersley, Drayton Lehman playing at Bemidji State. You got Trey Fitzgerald and Wyatt Byro playing at UW Eau Claire and UW Stout. I mean, there's been a lot of great talent that has come out of Mosinee, but this team has been one of the better teams I have seen in my broadcasting and just watching Mosinee football, just my knowledge. So it's going to be interesting to see how they match up against this bigger Baraboo team, much, much bigger size. They are a faster team, it kind of looked like, but you never know. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day was one of the biggest philosophies I was taught when I was playing football. And it's no different today in any sport. Baraboo won the toss. They chose to receive. Mosinee will kick off from our right to left. They are defending the end zone to the north. There is a 10-plus mile-an-hour wind from the north. I was talking with Coach Dunai before the game. Wind probably will be a factor. I watched Eli Milan, one of the more accurate kickers in the conference. He was shanking some extra point and field goal attempts, so it could all play into it. 51 degrees, it feels like 47, and we are ready here for Level 2 playoff action here in Mosinee. Kickoffs comes to the near side. I believe that's number 17. Keegan Jersley with a big play, and it drops him at the 30. Number 17, that's Riley Y on the return. And great job by Keegan Jersley. He is one of the faster guys on the team. Downfield, shed his blocker, and he made a great form tackle to force Baraboo to start this drive at their 30. 1st and 10, Baraboo Thunderbirds led by Luna Larson. This kid is a baller. 700 passing yards, over 1,000 rushing yards, and of course, if he's not going to do it, you got to watch out for Kane Mahoney, tailback. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right side. Snap, Mahoney fake, throwing it on a little bubble screen. Got a block, turns the corner. He's got the first down. Big play to start for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. Gain of 11 to number 8, Caden Agnew on the reception. Gain of 11 and a first down for the Thunderbirds. Baraboo coming out fast. Actually give him a gain of 10 on that. 1st and 10, Baraboo. They run a very similar offensive scheme to Mosinee, except they do huddle. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Snap, same play, other way. And big play, Trevor Garski makes the play and the tackle that time. Venegal on the reception, no gain on the play. Trevor Garski, first team all conference. Read the play perfectly, like he knew what was coming, and if you watch enough film, you can figure that stuff out. 2nd and 10 here for the Thunderbirds. Trips to the left, lone receiver right side. Snap, Larson fakes, going to throw, same play at number 9 on the far side. Give him a gain of 6 on the reception. Vidigal on the reception. Gain of 9. Big third down here. Baraboo's offense coming out on fire here. It's kind of something different. Mosinee's not used to seeing this kind of team. I mean, we see spread with Hayward, Rhinelander, Lakeland, but Baraboo's a different breed. Gonna go 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right side. Gotta be careful of Larson in this situation. Quarterback power. He goes up the middle, into bodies, spins out of a tackle, and he's not gonna, ball's loose. Nope, they're gonna say he was down. That's a good call. That's a good call. He was down. Larson's gonna get 3 on the carry. And it's going to be 4th and short. We'll see what the Thunderbirds have planned here. Turkington, the head coach, looks like he's going to go for it. It's 4th and 1. That's great running by Larson to keep his feet moving, keep the play alive. He was stopped in the backfield. Here we go, 4th and 1. Trips to the left, lone receiver right side. Larson, high snap, rolling to the right, quarterback design run, and he's brought down short. Good stop there. Wyatt Harris looks to be the last one out of the pile. Don't know if it was him on the play, but Mosinee with the big stop on 4th down. That was big stop just short of the line to gain. And now Mosinee get their chance on offense. Trips to the left, lone receiver right side. Looks like man coverage here by the Thunderbirds. Snap, throwing. Stoffel catches it, takes the hit, and he falls forward. Big gain there on the first play. Gain of 9 from Garski to Stoffel. Yeah, they're playing man. They're playing tight on the outside. But they're giving a lot of space on these guys in the slot. Grod, receiver to the left side, one-on-one, trips to the right side. No, safety high. Gonna go bubble screen, Jersley, he catches it, breaks a tackle, he's gone! Keegan Jersley, 10-5, touchdown Mosinee! No flags! 40 yards for the score! And how about that? I just got done. If I didn't say it, I was going to say it. There's no safeties up high. It was no safeties back there, and they ran a bubble screen, and everybody on the Baraboo defense, they were all playing outside. They're like, don't let him get outside. Well, Keegan Jersley put his foot in the ground and took off for the score. Snap, bobbled, kick is still, nope, no good. Kick is no good, so the score stands 6-0. You're watching Mosinee football. All righty, back here, Mosinee, 40 yards to pay dirt. Keegan Jersley and Trevor Garski, combination that's been good as butter. That doesn't make sense, but good as anything. 14, that was their 15th touchdown connection. Milan to kick, the point after was no good. This is a good kick by Milan. It's going to bounce, be picked up around the 13-yard line. And on the return, there's a flag. Milan and Kyle Miller combined on the tackle around midfield. We'll see what the penalty is. That's a good return there by Riley Y. You know, if it's not one thing, it's always another thing. Special teams is big, too. We'll see what the call is. And personal foul must be, a clipping call. A clipping, I believe that's. It's either clipping or chop block. I don't know. Because clipping is with one arm to the side of the leg. Nonetheless, that's a big personal foul penalty on Baraboo. The ball was returned to around midfield. They're going to start at their 25 after the penalty. So Mosinee's defense with a big stand. We'll see what they can do on their first possession. See what they do here. Kane Mahoney on the first carry. Hit and brought down. Big tackle there by Defensive Player of the Year in the Great Northern Conference, Nolan Harris. Gain of 1. And second down up and coming. And to say Nolan Harris is the only defender on Mosinee that deserved that would not be an accurate statement. Walker Byrell had a great year. Wyatt Cherrick had a good year. Bunkelman, Stoffel, Garski, you name it. Charlie Spink, anyone in that front 7 really, and even in the secondary for that matter, could have got that. Snap, handoff, stretching the play. That's Mahoney. He gets a good chunk of yardage there. Can be stopped just short of the first down yardage, it looks like. I was looking at the roster as I was watching pregame. This fullback for him, he's a sophomore, Isaac Pelland, 6'2", 205, and that doesn't look accurate according to my eyes. He's a big boy at fullback. Big lead block there for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. He's in there. He's the H-back on the right side of the formation. It's double wing, and they're going to send him in motion across. Snap high, same play. Following the lead block, that's Y on the carry, and he gets the first down. Give him a gain of 6 for the Thunderbirds. Changing it up. Baraboo, obviously a teams when they get to this deep into the playoffs, I mean, I know we're only in level 2, but it's deep. I mean, the later you get in the season, you got to be good, and you got to be able to adapt to things. It's another wrinkle. You got Riley Y in the backfield with Larson at quarterback. And I believe that's Mahoney. And nope, that's not Mahoney. They're going to hand it off once again to Y. Not much there. Gain of 3 on the carry. Mosinee's defense playing tough. Maybe. I don't see Mahoney. He's standing on the sidelines, maybe just getting a breather here. 2nd and 7 up and coming. That was something we also talked about with some of the coaching staff. As Baraboo has a lot of their star players that play both ways, like a lot of star players do. If they can keep them on the defense, get them tired out before they come on offense, that'd be huge. 2nd and 7 here. Snap. Larson. Counter play. Bowling over defenders and gets the first down. Big gain there of about 9 for Larson. And Upthal made the tackle, coming up from a safety position. 1st and 10 as Mahoney checks back in. First time in Mosinee territory for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. Mahoney back in at tailback, double wing formation. Double wing pistol. Snap, handoff Mahoney. Into the pile and brought down. It was one of his offensive linemen that bumped into him. We got to see. That's Davin Stoffel in the mix. I think you're going to give that tackle to Stoffel. But it was really the offensive lineman. Stoffel blew up that offensive lineman and sent him right into Kane Mahoney that knocked him down. 2nd and 9 up and coming. Here we go. 5:41 and counting here. 6-0 the score. Mosinee with the lead. Snap. Larson rolling right, looking for the edge. She will not get to the corner. Wyatt Harris makes a big defensive play and helps up Luna Larson. That's good sportsmanship. Loss of 1. Wyatt Harris beat a hold on that play. He was getting held on that outside edge, and he was bull rushing his way through and still was able to run into Larson to make a stop here. 3rd and 10, ball marked at the 46-yard line of Mosinee. 5 minutes left. Slot to the right, lone receiver left side, H-back to the right side of the formation as well. Larson, straight drop, looking, throwing, deep ball. He's got a step, but it's under throwing, incomplete. Drake Grodd in, Trevor Garski in coverage. Number 7, that's Brady Henry, leading receiver. had a step on Garski. He beat Garski in that route, but the ball was underthrown, allowing Drake Grod to come over the top and collide with him and Henry and Garski to force the ball incomplete. 4th down, once again for the T-Birds. Big 4th down here. Crowd noise, slot left, slot right. Mahoney rolling, looking to throw. Pumps once, gets Bunkelman in the air, throws it again, and there's no way he caught that. No way he caught that. They're saying he caught it. What a completion to Agnew. That was about as close as you can get. Gain of 15 on the reception to Agnew, and a fresh set of downs for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. That was a close play, as close as you can get it. Much to the Mosinee sideline's dismay, that's called complete. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. The Thunderbirds got this drive rolling. Snap, handoff, backfield, that's Wyan, nowhere to go. Stoffel in, as well as Barnes Bunkelman and Walker Byrel. No gain on the play. Big 2nd down here from the 31-yard line. Mosinee looking to stop this Baraboo drive that has been moving. Started out around the 25 or the 35, 25-yard line, I do believe it started at. Gonna send 3 receivers to the left. Lone receiver, that's Brady Henry to the right. He's got Garski on him. Snap, Larson throwing that outside way. Big play on the outside. That's Evan Upthal. He hit Agnew as soon as he caught the ball. Loss of 1 on the play. Great read by the far side corner, Evan Upthal. And he made the perfect play. Great form tackle. Great job not hitting the receiver before he got the ball. And 3rd and long up and coming for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds break the huddle here. They're going to send 3 receivers to the right, lone receiver to left side. Got your 3 leading receivers to the right side of the formation. Oh, there's the false start. They're going to get away with it. Throwing, deep ball, jump ball, Grod, interception, Mosinee! Drake Grod with the interception on the jump ball. Big time pick. The Mosinee defense showing up here. Ending the drive. That's a beautifully played ball by the safety, Drake Grod. That was a beautiful play.
Ball will be marked at the Mosinee 8-yard line. 1st and 10, Mosinee.
I'm struggling to move this. It's like so shaky. If you want, you can put it up there, John.
And here we go. 3 receivers to the right, lone receiver left side. That's Grod. Snap, handoff, Wyatt Harris. Trying to find the corner, stiff arms, and gets knocked out of bounds. Late hit, not going to get called there. That's a good call, no call. Gain of 1 for Harris.
Gain of 2 yards brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's loose. 2nd and 8 they'll give him. Slot left, slot right. Jersley in the slot on the left side. Now going to go across formation. Bubble pass to him. Read perfectly by the Baraboo Thunderbirds. They had it scouted out. 82 and 50 on the play for the Thunderbirds. That's Weigel and McReynolds. Loss of 6.
It'll bring up 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14, deep in your own territory. Ball marked at the 5. Garski, time, pressure, throws over the middle, off the fingertips of a diving Davin Stoffel, and Mosinee will have to punt from their end zone. That's tough. That was just overthrown the 6'5" target of Davin Stoffel. Middle of the field's going to be open so far from what we've seen early on. So Milan standing in his own end zone will punt. Back deep to return, that's number 9, Vidigal, and I didn't see the far side returner's number. Snap good. Milan time just gets it away. Not a deep punt, but high, and it's just going to die there and roll back to the 30-yard line. That's going to be great. Starting field position for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. And Mosinee's defense back onto the field, kind of where they left off the last time on the field. Oh, that punt only made it to the 25-yard line. Only a 20-yard punt for Eli Myland. First and 10, Baraboo. Let's see what they do after their interception. Got Mahoney in the backfield. He's flanking Larson to the left. Snap, quarterback power. Larson into the pile and brought down there. Going to get a good gain. Not from this angle, didn't look like it, but he's going to end up getting a gain of 4 on that carry for Larson.
Gain of 3 yards brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going to say gain of 3. I think it's more of a gain of 4. It's going to be a long 2nd and 6, we'll say. Quick to the line of scrimmage. They got double tight end or H-backs to the right side. Snap, Mahoney up into the middle of the pile. Going to get a gain of 2, maybe 3 on the carry for Mahoney. Give him a gain of 2.
It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 from the 20 or 19.5-yard line. In the red zone for the first time are the T-Birds. Mosinee looking to lock him down. Got Y in the backfield. Snap, Larson, quarterback run, and one-arm tackle there by Wyatt Harris, but he ain't going to stop him. Gain of 4, and that's all he needed for the first down yardage. Good job by Wyatt Harris. He did that well, too. He was kind of left free on the outside, and he just closed down on that hip pocket of the offensive lineman, stayed tight to the formation so he wasn't going to get burnt. First and 10, Baraboo. Same formation out of the pistol, Mahoney. They're going to fake the option. Luna Larson hit in the backfield and brought down. Big play there by, looks like Davin Stoffel. Davin Stoffel on the tackle. You know how I knew that was Davin Stoffel? When he stood up, he was a head taller than everybody else on the field. And we had so much fun that this quarter has expired. It was a fast one. 6-0. The Baraboo Thunderbirds trailing the Mosinee Indians will step aside. You're watching WIAA Division III playoff action. And we are on to the second quarter here from Mosinee. J-Town Justin Krzyzewski with you here on a beautiful Friday night for football. It has been Mosinee's offense and defense dominating the first quarter, but Baraboo's been able to put together some drives. They're driving right now. 2nd and 10 from Mosinee's 15-yard line to start the second quarter here. They're looking for Pater. Gonna send the wingman in motion. Snap, handoff, stretch play, and brought down Charlie Spink with a good tackle there. That was Mahoney on the carry. Gain of 2 for Mahoney. 3rd down. Maybe give him a gain of 1. That was a good job by Charlie Spink. He was kind of getting blocked low when Mahoney kind of ran into him, and he grabbed the shoulder pads and really just threw him down to the ground. Good job there. For third and a long 8, 3rd and 9 up and coming here. Mosinee leads 6-0. Double H-back formation to the left. Out of the pistol. That's Luna Larson running, and he's going to get brought down around the 10-yard line. Host of Mosinee defenders in on that tackle. We'll give Nolan Harris and Drake Grod some credit. It's a 4th and 5 coming up, and Coach from Baraboo says we'll take a timeout here. We'll take a break as well. 6-0, Mosinee with the lead.
Not gonna happen.
6-0 the score here. Timeout was called by Baraboo. They're setting up this 4th and 5. It's a 4th and a long 5 up and coming from the 10-yard line of Mosinee. And Mosinee defense looking to stop them here and get the ball back. Last time Baraboo was deep in the Mosinee territory, there was an interception. I don't necessarily think you'll be seeing Baraboo throw the ball here, but you do not know. Here we go. Crowd making a lot of noise. Gotta love it. Luna Larson, quarterback, rolling to the right, looking to throw, throws on the run, jump ball, end zone, touchdown, Baraboo. Jump ball to number 9, that's Vidigal. And touchdown, Baraboo. They even it up here at 6-0. Try to take the lead here with a point after. There's coverage there. Drake Grod was behind the intended target, and I didn't see who it was beneath. And there was a hard hit on Vidigal, but he was able to hold on. And Baraboo's on the board here. We'll see number 7 to kick. That is Brady Henry. Hold will be from Luna Larson. For the lead, snap high, hold down, kick is up, and it is good. So the score, Baraboo 7, Mosinee 6. And we are back here. Brady Henry with the big point after to make the score 7-6. The Baraboo Thunderbirds with the lead here tonight over the Mosinee Indians. But there's a lot of football left to go. 10:54 left in the second quarter. A lot of ball game left to be played. That was a good drive. Once again, not the best punt from Eli Myland. Only about 20 yards, and that's where it started for the Baraboo Thunderbirds around the 15 or so yard line, and they took advantage of the good field position and scored fairly quickly. And Mosinee's defense was, though, able to make a couple big plays. As see here, Baraboo might have something up their sleeve. 52 is talking. He's the nearest gunner. Talking to kicker Henry. Henry readjusted the ball. We'll see. Nope, this is a straight-up kick. Going to the far sidelines. Caught by Kyle Miller, but collision with Wyatt Cherrick. Wyatt Cherrick going back to catch that ball. Bumped into Kyle Miller and was knocked down. And Baraboo catching a break there. Ball will start at the 26-yard line of Mosinee. That's a break. Field position is going to be a big factor in this one. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Got Barnes Bunkelman next to Trevor Garski in the shotgun. Snap, handoff, going Barnes Bunkelman. He follows his blocks, weaves through traffic, and he'll get brought down after a short gain. Gain of maybe 2 for Bunkelman, and second down up and coming. Mosinee last week had a lot going in their favor on that run game against Hayward. See if they can get something cracking here. Hard count, nothing doing. Baraboo did not jump. That was kind of Mosinee's go-to all season long. Baraboo showing pressure up the middle. We'll see if they bring it. They'll back out. Garski throwing in the flat ball. Intercepted! And here he goes to the end zone. 10-5. Touchdown. Baraboo pick 6. Number 9, Luke Vinegal. And Mr. Vinegal is having himself a game. Both scores for Baraboo this evening. And Mosinee's kind of in a state of shock right now. 13-6. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it is good. So the score, 14-6. Baraboo Thunderbirds with the momentum and the lead. And we're back here. Mosinee in a state of shock, trailing 14-6. Baraboo scoring on an offensive possession, then first play of the second play of the next possession, a pick 6 by Venegal, the same guy who scored. And a little pooch kick to the far side will go out of bounds, so Mosinee will get a lot better field position here. So we'll see. Mosinee's got to respond here. I was talking in the break with a couple of the kids that do the filming for Mosinee. Momentum is one of, if not the biggest thing in high school sports. And if a team's got momentum, it's just about as good as giving a team a 20-point lead. Momentum will really, really determine everything. Ball looks to be marked at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Trevor Garski looking to shake off the interception and get Mosinee back on track. 1st and 10 from the 40, not bad field position. Slot left, slot right, running back looks to be Barnes Bunkelman to the right side of Trevor Garski. Snap, Garski, time, throws, little cut up route, and that's a good gain for Davin Stoffel. Get the train back in the tracks and back in motion. Gain of 9 for Stoffel. Little curl route there from Davin. 2nd and 2. Ball marked at the 49-yard line. Slot left, slot right once again. Same formation. Mosinee look to get the speed going. 3 down linemen. A 3-4 shell there for Baraboo. Pressure coming. Hit in the backfield. Luna Larson with a big-time tackle on Barnes Bunkelman. And Barnes is really slow to get up. And yeah, Barnes Bunkelman is going to come out of this game. That was a big hit on Bunkelman. Nothing egregious about it. That's a clean tackle by Larson, a hard hit nonetheless. Loss of 4 brings up a 3rd and 5. Wyatt Harris now will get a lot of the running back time for Mosinee. Trips to the left, lone receiver, Upthal, one-on-one on the bottom of the screen. Snap, Upthal deep on the bottom, but they're going deep over the middle. Jersley, and they miss it by an inch. Oofda. They sent 3 receivers deep. You had Upthal on the bottom with a step. You had Jersley on the top with a step. Davin Stoffel was covered pretty good on the top of the screen, but just overthrown. And Mosinee back on the field with the punt team. Got to get a guy in for Barnes Bunkelman. That's Charlie Spink coming in. As Mosinee still trying to figure out personnel. Mylan to punt. This is a much, much better punt from Mylan. Going to be fielded by number 9, Littigal, and he ain't going to get much there. Brought down around the 20-yard line. Give him around the 19. That's a much, much better punt from Eli Mylan. And good sign here. Barnes Bunkelman, helmet on, and he looks like he's going to be ready to come back into the game. That is a very, very good sign. He was a little slow to get up, and it wasn't like a hard hit. I think it was more so the whip and throwing down by Luna Larson. But Bunkelman, helmet strapped back up. Not in on this play, but will probably be in soon. Trips to the left. And there's an issue right away as Gavin Obrimski in. Wasn't sure where to line up, but Mosinee's defense makes a play there. Good job there. Gain of maybe a yard to, I believe that's running back Mahoney. No gain on the play. Got to watch there. Gavin Obrimski came in for Barnes Bunkelman. Gain of 1 for Mahoney. And he didn't walk out. I don't know if he's supposed to walk out like that, but there's trips to the left side. You would assume he would slide out. Quarterback keep, Luna Larson. He gets a big run, runs over Wyatt Harris, gets to the second level, and it's going to get close to that first down yardage. Luna Larson with the carry. Thunderbirds are rolling. And Wyatt Cherrick looking to get a break. That's another thing. We're saying how Mosinee wants to get Luna Larson and get Mahoney, these guys that play both way for Baraboo, get them on the field on defense more than they are on offense, get them tired. Wyatt Cherrick's another one of those kids that play both ways. He has to come out for a break here. Just catching his breath, it looks like. Under center goes Mahoney. Quarterback that's Larson. And he didn't get it! I don't think he got it. We'll see on the spot, but I didn't see somebody on that far side of the defense made a heck of a play. I'm going to say that was Wyatt Harris. Looked like 32 on the tackle, and they stop him just short. No gain, 4th down here for the T-Birds, and they have gone for it every play so far. It's 4th and inches, but you're also inside your own 30-yard line. Do you risk it and go for it? They're lined up to punt. We'll see. And it looks like a clean punt, almost blocked by a Mosinee defender. Ball will bounce, and it's going to be a good roll. It was bumped at the 42-yard line. So, yeah, that's smart play by Keegan Jersley. Once the ball is touched but not downed by a Baraboo player, he can pick it up with no problem whatsoever. That ball is dead. He can pick it up, though, until the play. So it'll be down at the 37-yard line. Smart play by the sophomore Keegan Jersley. Unfortunately, it didn't help Mosinee at all as he was tackled right away, but first down up and coming. And that's a big stop if you're Mosinee. Get the momentum back, and let's see if you can get something cooking on offense. Bunkelman's still on the sideline, but helmet is on. Slot left, slot right. Harris, the running back. Deep drop, throw. They got Jersley. Now we'll see if Jersley makes a play. Jersley stretching the field, and he'll get brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 on the reception. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9, up and coming. Vinegal, he's been everywhere for the T-Birds. Making big play, he made a tackle there. Slot to the left, he's got Evan Upthal one-on-one on the bottom of the screen. Snap, Garski, time, throwing, deep ball. Stoffel off the hands once again. Mosinee just fingertips away from all of these completions. just missing these completions. And if one of them get completed, that's big-time momentum shift. 3rd and 9 here. 6:22 left. Mosinee trailing 14-6. Trips to the left. Lone receiver Upthal on the bottom. Snap. Garski, time, throws. Upthal's got it in. He's got the first down. Go down, go down, go down, go down. And yeah, they're ripping at that ball. And good job, Evan Upthal holding on. Gain of 10 and a first down. Evan Upthal's first reception of the game. You got to trust that one-on-one matchup, and that it was good 10-yard curl. 1st and 10, Mosinee. 10-yard curl, caught it and fought, but he almost lost that ball a couple times. Snap, Wyatt Harris hitting the backfield, and he'll be brought down at midfield. Loss of 1 on the carry. And so far, 4 carries for the Mosinee offense. Not a lot of success. Actually, they're -2 yards according to my stat on the ground. Trips to the left, lone receiver, Upthal once again one-on-one. Hard count, nothing doing. We'll see. Baraboo backs out. They have 3 linebackers showing pressure. Do they bring 6 or they bring 5? They bring 5. Throw, Jerschley, incomplete. They're kind of rushing these throws. Mosinee's not getting this rhythm plays that they're used to work. Big 3rd and 11 here. Ball marked at midfield. You got to get to the 39-yard line to get the first. Slot left, slot right. Harris in there. Baraboo bringing pressure. Garski steps up, throws, and they're going to get a flag? No flag for incidental contact. Wow. Davin Stoffel got knocked on the ground. He wasn't the intended target. They're going to get, I think they're throwing for Upthal, but they didn't throw the flag. And Baraboo makes a stand on defense. They'll be punting here. See a lot of the people talking, trying to keep their teammates' heads up on the sidelines. This is a good punt. Fair catch called for and caught by number 8, Agnew. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left, and Mosinee's defense back on the field. Something Mosinee's team as a team has not been used to all season long. They've been used to their offense being the team that's dominating in the time of possession, but Baraboo, they're doing a good job here getting their offense and keeping their offense on the field. Ball at the 25 of Baraboo. We'll see what the Thunderbirds have drawn up here. Mahoney and Larson in the gun. Snap, Larson, quarterback keep. Tripped up and brought down. He's going to get gain of 6, though, on the carry.
Larson with the carry.
Luna Larson. I'll have to look up his max preps during halftime, but he is rumored, we were talking last week, he is a Division I recruit. Where, I don't know, but I can figure that out here at halftime. They had 12 guys in the huddle. I don't know if that's a NFL rule or not. Just seen a receiver go sprinting off the field. Luna Larson once again, and he is a patient runner, and he's going to get that first down yardage, gain of 5. He gets behind his offensive line, puts 2 hands on the ball, and just bounces around. Falls forward. Upthal and Byrel combined on the tackle. 4:25 and counting here. Baraboo leading 14-6. Both teams, Mosinee with 3 timeouts, Baraboo with 2. Double H-back formation to the right. Snap, handoff, Mahoney. Mahoney stretching the field, gets a big burst of speed and runs over a Mosinee defender, Drake Grod. But that's after a gain of 6 once again on the ground. And you'll take that every time on 1st and 10. Gain of 6, you're setting up a 2nd and 4. That opens up your playbook to literally every play. You could take a quarterback kneel down right now and still be looking pretty good at a 3rd and 5. I don't think that's the way the Thunderbirds are going to go here. Larson in the gun. Snap, handoff, Mahoney up the middle. It's going to depend on the spot, but I think he's got it. Gain of 4 and Baraboo Thunderbird first down. 3:30 and counting in the second quarter. Baraboo with momentum. Trying to get back on Mosinee's side of the field. Ball marked at the 47-yard line of Baraboo. Double H back to the right. Larson and Mahoney, they're going to fake to the right, and they're going to go with the run play. Not much there, and the flag flies. One of the few penalties here in the first half. It's going to be a gain of 2 for Larson. Wyatt Harris and Nolan Harris combined on the tackle, but it is a hold on Baraboo, I do believe. I'm pretty sure that's the call. Yeah, holding on Baraboo. So 10 yards from the spot of foul. That's a big break for Mosinee. This penalty occurred in the backfield. It's going to bring up like a first and 22 for the Baraboo Thunderbirds here.
Penalties marked off. It'll bring up first and 22.
And now you got the advantage with the sticks in your favor. If you're Mosinee's defense, you think about using your timeouts. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side, matched up with Evan Upthal one-on-one. Larson, bubble screen to the far side, drops the ball. And are they saying it's incomplete? Yes, they're saying it's incomplete. Close to being a backwards pass, but they said it was a forward pass. Incomplete, 2nd and 22. That's a big break for Mosinee. Ball marked at the 35-yard line. 16-7, Rice Lake over the Hilltoppers was the last update we just looked at. See where the two teams are at halftime as well as us. We're 2 minutes, 50 seconds away from that. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Snap, Harris bringing the pressure. They're throwing a screen pass, and they got it. Mahoney bouncing off his blocker, bouncing off of tacklers, and Evan Upthal will bring him down just short of the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 11, and a third down up and coming, and that was dangerous. Mosinee brought the house, and nobody stood there. Normally when you're a defense or a linebacker and you're bringing the pressure on a screenplay, an offensive lineman is not going to let you go freely. If they let you go freely, there's something up, and it's probably a screen. And when that happens, you're just supposed to stop where you are, because where you are is where the running back's going to end up trying to catch the ball. And we have a timeout with the lead here in Mosinee. All righty, ready here. 3rd down and 11. The Thunderbirds of Baraboo use their second timeout of the evening. And here we go. Let's see what they drew up in that break. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left. Luna Larson and that's Y in the backfield. Snap. Larson pumps once, throws over the middle. He's got his man wide open. That is Vidigal again. Big reception down to the 15-yard line. 40-yard reception from Larson to Vidigal. And just like that, you forget it was 3rd and 11. Big play by the Thunderbirds. They want to make it a 2-score game before the half. Ball marked at the 16-yard line.
Ball marked at the Mosinee 16-yard line.
Here we go. Mosinee got to buckle down on defense. Back to that running formation. Larson, quarterback keep off the right side, falls down. And a late flag. And I think they're going to get it on Mosinee. As offensive lineman for Baraboo slowly gets up. But they're definitely getting a personal foul on Mosinee. That flag came out well after the play. I didn't see it, but
Indication is personal foul against Mosinee.
and I really do not. I think what they're getting here, Luna Larson got no gain on the play. And they're going to get half the distance to the goal, so the ball will be around the 8-yard line. I think what they're going to get here is Larson tripped and fell, and then after the play, Nolan Harris fell on him as well. And I think they're going to say that was a bit excessive, and they're going to get that as the personal foul. That's my only explanation that I could see of. It looked really fine. Like, didn't see anything egregious. They're going to give it. It should be first and goal because of the personal fouls and automatic first down, I would think. Snap, handoff, up the middle by Y, and now it's a first down. So, yeah, it was second down. Carry by Y. Give him a gain, and Y is slow to get up. He's nursing a leg injury, it looks like. Gain of 4 for Y. I didn't see the amount gained. It looks like we're right at the 5-yard line. Or right around the 5. Here we go. Mahoney back in. Snap, handoff, Mahoney into the pile of blockers. Push the offensive line forward. Touchdown, Baraboo. And the Baraboo Thunderbirds find pay dirt again. And they're about to go up 21-0. Or 21-6. On to try the point after is Henry. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it's as good as gold to score. 21-6. The Thunderbirds with the lead. Back here in Mosinee, the score 21-6. Baraboo doing what I'm going to give credit to one of the most underappreciated but most important positions on the field. The offensive line pushed the pile for 5 yards. That was great job by that front 5 of Baraboo to get in for Mahoney's 5-yard touchdown run. The point after good by Henry. The score 21-6. Baraboo with the lead with 40 seconds left. Mosinee does have 3 timeouts. We'll see what they have going here. Kyle Miller returns this from the 25-yard line, gets up the field and steps out of bounds. Around, let's see where they mark it. I did not see. They're going to say he stepped out around the 33-yard line. Well, 37 seconds. You got a hair under 70 yards to go to pay dirt. Mosinee can move the ball fast. We'll see. Barnes Bunkelman back on the field in offense. That's a good sign. We'll see what Mosinee does here. 1st and 10. Got to get something going. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Trevor Garski looking, throwing. He's got Upthal. Upthal has to come back and drops the ball and almost dropped it right into the hands of Baraboo. And pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misses for Trevor Garski. Uncharacteristic drop by Evan Upthal. He had him going deep, but Garski was in trouble, had to roll out. So Upthal came back, had the ball, but went right through his hands. That's going to be hard to catch a cold ball. First down turns to second down. Snap. Garski throws over the middle's got Jerschley. Keegan Jerschley with the first down. Breaks the tackle across. He's across the 50, and he'll get brought down at the 49-yard line. Big gain there. And Mosinee will use a timeout. We're going to stay here as I'm trying to calculate how far that play went. About 17 yards on the reception for Jerschley. Mosinee needs this drive here to end in points. You're trailing 21-6. You do get the ball to start the second half, but momentum, I've talked about it all game, it seems like. I'm sorry about being a broken record, but momentum is the hugest thing. And I don't even know, is most huge probably better grammatically. But you got to get momentum in your favor. Try to get something going. As there's 22 seconds left in this first half. Mosinee at a 49-yard line. We were talking in pregame. Milan was having some issues kicking. But I really think Mosinee is looking touchdown or bust right now. But points are points, so I guess that's why I'm not a coach. Not really the kind of guy to make the big money decisions. First and 10, Mosinee. Ball marked at the 49-yard line of Baraboo. Baraboo has back the safety kind of up now, so they're kind of changing up their defensive scheme. Stoffel, curl route, catches it, goes down. It's going to be around the 38 or 42-yard line. Another timeout. Let's take a break here because I'm going to need it to catch my breath. You're watching Mosinee football. Back here, Mosinee on the drive. Second and a long 3 up and coming. Trailing 21-6, 16 seconds left. Mosinee does have one timeout for both teams left. Mosinee trips to the left. Kyle Miller checked in for Davin Stoffel. Stoffel getting a well-deserved break. Snap, pressure coming. Garski rolling, under duress. Doing his best Johnny Manziel impression, running around. They're going to get a blindside block. This play is coming back. This play is coming back, and I don't know. Nolan Harris is talking to the official. That's going to be the call. As number 50 was chasing down the play. And you hear a fan say it's football, but it is a play that they're trying to avoid that. That's a vicious hit when it's. And what Harris did wasn't vicious. He put his shoulder kind of right in the midsection. Right? And that's what Nolan's trying to say. I used my shoulder. I didn't lead with my head or anything. And that is a drive killer if you're Mosinee. 15 yards from the spot of the foul, and not good. It's second in eternity coming up. And Baraboo's just going to stay 3 guys 20 yards downfield to protect right here. I feel like a hypocrite when I say it because one of my best hits I ever had in my high school career was a blindside block, and I absolutely took a kid's head off. That was before the blindside block was a thing. But that one, Nolan Harris, he didn't lead with his head. He just put his shoulder right into the midsection, but you're trying to avoid injury. The play would not have been affected by that guy. Garski is well away from it, and penalty's going to hurt Mosinee, and they're going to run the ball here with Bunkelman, and Mosinee is content with letting this one go to the half. So the score 21-6. Baraboo with the lead will step aside for the halftime. And we are back here in Mosinee, moments away from getting second half underway. A first half that was really a teeter-totter. It started out Mosinee's defense and offense on fire, really came out firing on all cylinders. But then the Baraboo team took over, scored 21 unanswered points here, and that's where they currently lead, 21-6. The Baraboo Thunderbirds with the lead over the Mosinee Indians. J-Town, Justin Shashesky here, ready for the second half of this Level 2 playoff action. Update from the other side of our bracket, our little sectional, our regional here. It is Rice Lake 16-7, I believe it was. I literally, we just talked about it, and I can't remember it. 16-7, Rice Lake currently leading the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Two teams that actually have a lot of recent history with Mosinee, not only in the playoffs, but in a couple regular season games Mosinee's played Onalaska. So we'll see here what we have going here. 24 minutes left of football, and if we're lucky or if we're unlucky, depending on which way you look at it, maybe we'll get a little extra football after that. But right now, let's deal with the 24 minutes left, 12 minutes in the third, 12 minutes in the fourth. And here we go, Mosinee. Kick to start the game. They will return this kick from Brady Henry to start this one. Watch the surprise onside. I always call for it. Never happens. Kick will bounce and roll out of bounds. So Mosinee, good field position once again. I guess you could call that kind of an adjusted onside kick, a little pooch kick. Hope your speed guys on the outside can run it down and get it before the returners can. But nonetheless, went out of bounds. Good field position here for Mosinee to start. Update on the injury front. Barnes Bunkelman back in on offense. Davin Stoffel was a little shooken up before the half. He is on the field, so good to see him on the field. 1st and 10, Mosinee. Here we go. Pressure brought right away. Throw far side. Drake Grod with the reception, and he'll go down. Positive yardage. Gain of 6 on the reception, we'll say, to Drake Grod. His first reception of the evening. Drake Grod now has connected to 4 different targets.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and a long 4, 2nd and 5 maybe up and coming. Pressure showing, quick pass to the outside. Keegan Jersley makes a catch, shakes a tackle. He goes upfield and out of bounds. He just barely held on to that ball. Gain of 10 and a Mosinee first down.
Forced out of bounds by number 8, Caden Edmonds.
That Keegan Jersley, folks, he is a sophomore, and he is going to get some attention next year for sure after the season he's had this year. 1st and 10, Mosinee. They're coming out hot to start 2 plays, and they're moving the ball. Snap, pressure coming, picked up nicely. Garski throws. Jersley, he's got it! Over the shoulder catch, breaks a tackle at the 20. He falls forward inside to the 15-yard line. There you go. If that ball was thrown on the money, he would have went in for 6, 40 yards on the reception. And here we go, Mosinee's cooking.
Ball's marked at the Baraboo 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Mosinee.
1st and 10, throwing, end zone. Stoffel coming back, and he can't hold on. Incomplete. Coach Stoffel is the defensive coordinator for Mosinee. He is Davin Stoffel's older brother. That's his father. And he was talking, he was making sure his son was okay to come back into this one. An uncharacteristic drop from Stoffel to start. He's going to be one-on-one, though, at the top of the screen. This is his area. He's the red zone target for Garski. Garski drops, throwing, pick play. Jersley, touchdown, Mosinee! 14 yards in the score, and Mosinee. There's the offense making its return. Jersley's 2nd touchdown reception of the evening. That was, defense was looking for a illegal pick, but every pick is illegal, but when it's ran correctly, it's never illegal, and it was not. That was a good ran play by the Mosinee receiver to run that pick with a lot of contact between everybody else. Now Mosinee looks to go for 2 here, as they missed on the point after earlier, trailing 12-21 here. They got to get something going. A lot of confusion here right now. Big two-point conversion try. Garski, drop. He got his man open, throws it, end zone. There's Davin Stoffel with the return. The point after is good. Score 14-21. Mosinee trailing, but they're back. You're watching Mosinee football. And we are back. Mosinee took 1 minute and 4 seconds to get in the end zone on that drive. Mosinee's offense is back, and now it's the defense's turn to stop Baraboo. Milan to kick a little pop-up kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the upbacks. That's number 12. He runs up to the middle, and he's met by Wyatt Harris and another Mosinee defender. That's number 9, Barnes Bunkelman. Returned there by Kephart. And we'll see Luna Larson and the Baraboo Thunderbirds. Not bad field position. Ball marked at the 38-yard line. Defense, you're up. We'll see what they can do here. Trips to the right, lone receiver left, snap, handoff. That's Kane Mahoney in a pile. Not much there. That Mosinee rush defense. And now things getting chippy. I was talking with one of the Baraboo coaches. He was leaving the booth to go down. I said, great first half, coach, because it was a great first half. And he said, that's what you like to see in playoff football. You like to see the physicality. You like to see the competition. You're going to see that. You just got to keep your emotions in check, and you can't have a penalty that's a foolish penalty. 2nd and 8. Luna Larson hit and brought down. Wyatt Harris on the play. And Mosinee's defense is rolling. That's a big start to this second half from the offense and defense. And a 3rd and 8 up and coming from the 40-yard line. No gain on the play. Big 3rd down here. Baraboo's been good at it so far. They've been able to convert. This is potentially a passing situation. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Nolan Harris bringing the pressure. Luna Larson on a quarterback draw. He's to the second level. He's got the first down and more. Running over defenders inside the Mosinee 40-yard line. Gain of 22 for Larson. You bring the blitz. Luna Larson's going to take a quarterback draw all day. First down, Baraboo. Take the win out of the sails. You're watching the crowd. You go from Mosinee scoring in the entire student section and Mosinee fan section being the ones cheering to now Baraboo fans making some noise. Snap, loose. Luna Larson fakes the handoff, goes on a bubble screen. He's got his man. And that's a good gain there for number 8. That's Agnew. Gain of 6. Mosinee's defense needs to make a play here. 2nd and 4 up and coming. Ball marked at the 33-yard line of Mosinee. Mosinee trailing 21-14 here in the 3rd quarter. This level 2 playoff action. Snap, Luna Larson, quarterback keep. Tries to find the corner. He's going to cut up field, and he is a physical runner. Gets the first down and then some. Gain of 8 on the carry. Luna Larson listed at 6'2", 220. It's a big quarterback, and he runs like a fullback. 1st and 10, Baraboo inside Mosinee's 25. Baraboo put up 21 points in the first half. Mosinee's defense the whole season has only allowed 26 in the first half. Baraboo's offense is legit. Snap, hand off, fumble, ball's loose. It's Mosinee's ball. No, there's Wyatt Cherrick had it and he lost it. Why? Why able to fall on it? Oh, that was close. Wyatt Cherrick had that ball underneath him, and it somehow slipped out. Oh, now I sound foolish. I thought for sure I was getting ready for the highlight strip right there by saying Mosinee recovered it, but it was close. And a turnover avoided by Baraboo. Kane Mahoney back in at running back. He's to the left side of Luna Larson. Snap, quarterback counter. Larson upfield, hit, and he bounces off the tackle. That's a big play there by Luna Larson to get positive yardage. Gain of 4 brings up a 3rd and 5 up and coming. Nolan Harris had a great double leg takedown, but Luna Larson, I'm pretty sure he plays hockey, but did his best wrestling impersonation to sprawl out of that tackle. 3rd and a long 5, maybe 3rd and 6 up and coming. 6:50 and counting. Mosinee trailing 14-21. 3rd down. That's been a pivotal down the entire game so far. Quarterback. Oh, it's a counter play, and he's going to bounce out of it. That's that big fullback, number 80. And a 1st down carry on that one. He is huge. He's listed at 6'2", 205, but there's no way that's accurate. That guy is huge, and that was a great counter play. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Mosinee's defense looking for a stop. Luna Larson, quarterback keep. He's brought down. But still a big chunk of yardage on that 1st down carry. Gain of 5 for Larson on his 18th carry of the evening.
Gain of 5 yards brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 here. You got to have something. Mosinee's defense got to buckle down in the red zone. Double H back formation. Out of the pistol. Going to send one of them across. Double wing now. Quarterback hands it off. Kane Mahoney. Mahoney brought down by Walker Byrell. Short gain of about 2 on the carry for Mahoney. 3rd and 3 now for the Baraboo Thunderbirds. They're on the doorstep. This is 4-down territory, I have to imagine. But they've been able to convert on many, many 3rd downs this evening. Here we go. 3rd down, Luna Larson, quarterback keep, in the backfield, played well, and brought down! Combined tackle there, Gavin Obrimski and Keegan Jersley. Big time loss of 5 and a 4th and 7 up and coming. Gavin Obrimski, he's getting a lot of playing time as that outside backer. He's a sophomore, and big play there, keeping outside contained and making Mahoney cut back up in field. Here we go, 4th down. Big 4th down. Pressure, Luna Larson rolling, throwing, end zone, touchdown! As there's been confusion, and can hear the Mosinee coaches saying, why didn't they slide over? But Vidigal, and they are in for the score. 9-yard touchdown pass, and Baraboo answers with a score of their own. Vidigal's 3rd score of the evening, his 2nd through the air from Luna Larson. And to try the point after number 7, Brady Henry. Snap good, hold good, kick up. And it is good. The score, 28-14. You're watching Mosinee football. Mosinee came out on fire to start that second half. They scored in just under 2 minutes, and then the Thunderbirds of Baraboo answered with a long, grinding drive of their own to take momentum back, and here we go, Mosinee, second opportunity. Kyle Miller with a big return on the far side. He's going to get marked out at a 44-yard line. That's a big return by Kyle Miller, and I received a text message. Got to appreciate the listeners out there giving me information. Luna Larson is fielding Division I football scholarship offers from Air Force University, Buffalo University, Central Michigan, Columbia, Eastern Kentucky, Georgetown, North Dakota, and Penn, as well as being a preferred walk-on at the University of Wisconsin. So he's a big-time recruit. Snap handoff, that is Wyatt Harris. Mosinee still trying to get that rushing attack going. Gain of 1 for Harris.
Tackle made by number 52, Ryan Legal. Gain of 2 yards brings up 2nd and 8.
Missing on this offensive drive is Davin Stoffel. I see him on a knee. He got rocked on that last possession on defense. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Garski, time, pressure in his face, throws over the middle. He's got Keegan Jersley again! Jersley to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Mosinee! Keegan Jersley! 54-yard touchdown pass! He is the spark plug. And that's his 8th reception of the evening. Well over 150 yards. And Mosinee a point away from making it a 7-point game once again. If you had this one as a shootout, you were correct. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. The score, 21-28. The T-Birds of Baraboo with the lead. And back here, Mosinee with Keegan Jersley. Keegan Jersley has taken this team, the sophomore, putting it solely on his back, making big play after big play. That's his 3rd reception over 40 yards. He's around 150, probably 160 by the end of the night, or if I actually calculate it. Kick's going to go to Y. Y's looking to return. Keegan Jersley put a hit on him, and he's going to fall around the 37-yard line, and Baraboo back on the field. On offense, they're going to try to grind it out once again. If you can get some stops, that's going to be the key. Mosinee's got momentum. The team's feeling it. You just got to stop the grind of Baraboo in that rushing offense, led by Luna Larson and Kane Mahoney.
Ball's marked at the Baraboo 38-yard line.
1st and 10, snap, handoff. That's Mahoney into the pile, bounces out, but Mosinee stays strong and gets him down. Walker Byrel with a big stop. And to be completely honest, Mosinee has played Mahoney very well. His longest carry of the evening is only 9 yards. The really hard part has been trying to stop Luna Larson. Second and 10. Got to get some noise here. Let's go. 2nd and 10. Luna Larson, quarterback draw. Up the middle. Into the pile, and Mosinee's defense makes a play. Nolan Harris makes sure to put his hands up. He's like, I didn't do it. I didn't do the penalty. Barnes, Bunkelman, and Walker Byral roll out of the bottom of the pile, but a gain of 3 for Larson on his 20th carry of the evening. Big third down once again. Can't say it enough. These third downs have been killer for Mosinee's defense. Davin Stoffel is still on the back on the field, though. Good to see that. 3rd and 6. Snap. Larson, counter. Tries to get the corner. Gets a block. And he's going to get the first down across midfield. And brought down. Gain of 13 for Larson. Gavin Obremski, the sophomore, got pulled inside. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Minute 41 and counting. The T-Birds in no hurry. They got the lead and they got control with the ball right now. Mosinee's looking for a turnover. 1st and 10 from the 45. Larson, handoff. Mahoney. Mahoney, here he goes. This is his first big carry in a while. He's going to get a gain of 6, maybe 7 on the carry for Mahoney. Gain of 7. It's going to bring a long 2nd and 3 up and coming. Mosinee's defense needs a stop. 58 seconds left. One more play, and then the T-Birds can take this to the 4th quarter. Snap, Larson, handoff. Kane Mahoney into the pile, and he's going to get the first down yardage. Maybe they'll actually have to run one more play. Gain of 4 on the carry from Mahoney. 41 seconds, so it's going to be right around that time. I think they're going to have to run one more play. They're getting close. This is exactly what you can hope for on a Friday night here in the great state of Wisconsin. Wisconsin's got football too. You don't need to go to Texas to see some good football games. 1st and 10. Luna Larson, high snap. He's going to have to make a play himself. He's going to get a corner with the lead block from Mahoney, and he gets knocked out of bounds around the 21-yard line. First down, gain of 13. He is getting those blocks. Charlie Spink is gassed. The Mosinee's defense is getting tired. 61 checks in for Mosinee. That is Zach Owens. Seven seconds. Clock stopped going out of bounds. They got to run one more play. Mosinee's losing outside contain. 1st and 10. Snap. Mahoney up the middle into a pile, and he just falls down. Wyatt Jarek on the tackle. Gain of 1, and we're headed to the 4th quarter. The score 28-21 in a shootout here in Mosinee. And we're back. 4th quarter. Here we go. Inside the red zone, Baraboo driving. Mosinee's defense needing a stop here, trailing 28-21. Update from the score from the other side of our bracket that won't see until later on. Luxembourg-Casco was leading 42-0 at half, but Luxembourg-Casco's good. Kane Mahoney gets tripped up and brought down. Davin Stoffel. Big play there, 3rd and 8. These are the third downs you want to get in if you're Mosinee's defense. Force them to 3rd and long. But it's 4-down territory here, so I definitely, if you get literally any yardage with Luna Larson's running ability, any amount of yardage is within reach. 3rd and 8. Double H back to the left side. Looks like Y is the tailback in the pistol. Luna Larson, quarterback keep, outside, hit, brought down, no gain. Big time stop for Mosinee's defense. 4th down. And what do you do on 4th and 8? I still feel comfortable with Luna Larson on the ground. If you're Baraboo, who knows? Definitely a passing situation for most teams. 4th and 8 from the 18 of Mosinee. Leading 28-21. The student section making some noise. The whole crowd making some noise. Big 4th down here. Larson in the gun. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. He's rolling. Looking downfield. Throw. It's knocked away. Davin Stoffel with a big time deflection. Big time stop. We were talking during the halftime break. The longer Luna Larson has to throw, the better with Mosinee's zone defense. It just gives time for the receivers to settle in a hole in the bubble, or a bubble in the zone. And it looked like a couple of his touchdown passes early on. He's rolling and throws it over the middle, and that's a big time stop. Ball marked at the 18. Mosinee now. Here they come on offense. Scoring twice so far. Garski throws in the backfield. Big time hit. Barnes Bunkelman makes the catch, holds on, but number 12, Kephart. Big time loss there. Loss of about 5 on the reception. Good to see Barnes Bunkelman get up, though. That's a vicious hit. That was a vicious hit on Barnes. 2nd and 15 now. Baraboo's defense making a play. They're bringing the house. Jump ball. Davin Stoffel catches it and holds on. He's going to get positive yardage. Give him a gain of 7 on the reception. Henry on the tackle and a third. Trips to the right. Lone receiver Drake Grod one-on-one, but they have a safety creeping over the top now. Double coverage on Grod on the bottom. Baraboo showing pressure in the A-gaps. Now they'll back out. They're only bringing 4. Garski steps into one. He's got Stoffel for the first down, and Stoffel goes down. Gain of 15. Davin Stoffel now showing up. 1st and 10 Mosinee. 9 minutes, 19 seconds left. 1st and 10 Mosinee. Trips to the left. Lone receiver. That's Evan Upthal on the top of the screen. He's one-on-one up there. Snap. Garski throwing that way. Upthal, and the ball slipped out of Garski's hand. Poor throw, incomplete. He saw it. He saw the one-on-one. He's going to try to take advantage of it. It's 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Mosinee trailing 28-21. Snap. Garski throws. Bubble screen. Keegan Jersley. Jersley weaving through blocks. He's going to get the first down. He's across midfield. Here he goes to the 40. He's still on his feet inside the 30. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. What a play. 40 yards. Keegan Jersley. And just like that, flip of a page, flip of the field position, a hug for Keegan Jersley from Wyatt Jarek, and Mosinee's in business, marked at the 24-yard line. Mercy. He makes plays everywhere. Grod one-on-one on the bottom of the screen, Jersley in the trips formation. They're looking that way, pumps, he's got Stoffel, he's wide open, walking, touchdown, Mosinee's on the board. That's the attention that happens. You have to spend so much time looking at Keegan Jersley. The bubble screen set up perfectly. Davin Stoffel, nobody around him for 15 yards, and Mosinee's a point away from tying this one at 28. And Davin Stoffel's in there to snap the point after. I'm out of breath. This is just like the Packer game last night. Snap, hold, kick is up, and we're back at a tie game. 28-28. Back here in Mosinee, we're tied back up. Great offensive play call there by Coach Martins. Keegan Jersley went 40 yards on a bubble screen that should have normally bubble screens, 90% of the time will get stopped because the receiver won't block. They'll get stopped for a short yardage. When Keegan Jersley gets the ball, that's the one exception. He went 40 yards on that reception, and it's so easy to set up a pump and have Davin Stoffel wide open, and we're tied up at 28. A good kickoff here by Eli Myland. Here we go. And Y gets brought down. Barnes Bunkelman with a big-time tackle at the 31-yard line. And the student section is on their feet. A lot of the parents are on their feet in the Mosinee stands. That's how you know momentum has turned. 28-28. 8:43 left in the game. 8:36. 31-yard line of Baraboo is where this one will start. And Baraboo, the long, grinding, slow-paced offense on the field. Snap, Larson, quarterback draw. Up the middle, spinning forward. You'll take that. Gain of 3 for Larson. His 24th rushing attempt of the game. Second and a short 7 up and coming here for the T-Birds. Mosinee's defense back on the field. They've been out there a lot, but they've made some big-time plays. Second down. Snap. Larson. Handoff. Mahoney. Big carry there. Is going to get close to the first down yardage. Gain of 5 for Mahoney. Third down from the 40. Got to put yourself in a position to win, and the Mosinee's defense has done that in this second half. Third down up and coming. Got to expect the run. They've been doing it all game. Yep. Luna Larson looking for a hole. Hitting the backfield, and he'll just extend that ball forward for a gain of 2. That's risky sticking that ball out there, but Luna Larson knew how big that first down would have been for the Baraboo T-Birds, and he gets it. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Mosinee's defense, a lot of hands on hips. A lot of these guys play both ways for Mosinee. They're gassed, and that's what the Baraboo T-Birds offense does. They're ground and pound and grind it out. They're very similar to Medford's offense, except in the fact that they can throw the ball. Snap, handoff, Mahoney into a pile and brought down. No gain for Mahoney. Now 2nd and 10 here. That's a good start to this first down session for Mosinee. Byrell and Harris combining on the tackle. That's another thing I was going to comment about. The field is in great field condition, playing condition. We got rain last night. Not a lot of home games here in Mosinee this year, but it's looking great. Great job by the Mosinee High School facilities people. Snap, Luna Larson hit hard in the middle and brought down. Big time hit there by Nolan Harris. Gain of 1 on the play. The Great Northern Conference Player of the Year on defense makes a big-time play. Third and a long 8 up and coming here for the T-Birds from their 45-yard line. 5:55 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Said it too many times. As a broadcaster, you don't want to say too many things this multiple times in a row. You don't want to have a crutch. But literally every third down has been huge. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right side, matched up one-on-one with Garski. Bringing the pressure, going to bubble screen on the outside. Looking for a block is Agnew. It's going to be, he extended that ball out, but I think he was knocked out well short. Yeah, he's short. Gain of 5 brings up a 4th and 3. And a 4th down. Ball marked at the 49-yard line of Mosinee, 4th and 3. Here we go. This has all the implications of being a game-changing, and we have a stoppage. There's a stoppage on the bottom of the 5-1-7. 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Here we go, 4th and 3. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left side. Mosinee matches up nicely here. They slid out guys to cover. Luna Larson in the gun. Snap, Larson, full steam ahead, and there he goes! He breaks to the second level. That's big. Luna Larson, gain of 15. Everybody was expecting that one to be like a sneak, but Larson did not, as he bursted ahead for a big chunk of yardage and a 1st and 10 Baraboo. Mosinee's defense was looking for a stop there. They needed it. 1st and 10 Baraboo from Mosinee's 37-yard line. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Baraboo kind of now spreading it out. See if Baraboo throws. Larson dropping, throwing. He's got one-on-one to far side. Tipped and incomplete. Great coverage there by Evan Upthal. He was beat. There was a speed going down that far side, but he caught up, and he was able to get a hand on that one. Deflected. 2nd and 10 up and 2nd and 10 up and coming. That was looking. They were looking to take a shot on Mosinee right there. Try to lull him into this passing or a surprise passing attack. Luna Larson doing a good job at it. 2nd and 10 here. Snap, handoff. Once again, a messy exchange to Y, and that should be a hold. I don't know how you get pulled down. You fall to the ground and your offense lineman falls on top of you. Gain of 2 for Y. Baraboo got away with a hold on that one. 3rd down once again. Charlie Spink got thrown to the ground, and the offensive lineman that threw him to the ground went down with him. And normally when that happens, it's a hold. And we're going to get a timeout, Baraboo, and a well-deserved break for myself. You're watching Mosinee football. And here we go, 4-11, timeout Baraboo. They want to make sure they got the right play call here for another big 3rd down. I've said it way too many times. And we're talking, Baraboo has probably got a 3rd down conversion at least 70%. They've been very good on 3rd down. And 4th down has been just as good. 3rd down, here we go. See what Baraboo drew up out of the timeout. Luna Larson in the gun. He's got Kane Mahoney next to him. Snap, fake the handoff. And Mahoney's going to, Luna Larson slips down. He slips down. That's a big-time play. Luna Larson looked for a bubble screen, and I don't know if it was a design pump and go. I was just gonna say the kind of play caller I would be. You beat us on a pump and go. Guess what? We're gonna come out and do the same thing. And coming out of that timeout break would have been a perfect time for it. He pumped, nothing was there, and there was pressure coming. I believe it was Charlie Spink bringing the pressure, and Luna Larson slipped down. 4th and 11. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left. This is a huge play. Snap. Larson. Quarterback draw. Mosinee's defense snuffs it out. Wyatt Harris. Big time stop and a turnover on downs. And now 3 minutes, 24 seconds, and you need points to win. And the Mosinee offense is on the field. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 65 yards to pay dirt. Trips to the right, lone receiver, Gra double covered on the bottom of the screen. Garski gets the snap. He's got time. Throws a wobbler. Ooh, I don't know who that was intended for. Pass falls incomplete. I don't know if he was trying to hit Davin Stoffel on that curl route, but the ball just fluttered. And Evan Upthal was there. I don't know if he was trying to make, if that was the play, but it was close. 2nd and 10. Trips to the right, lone receiver left side. Garski wipes his hands on the towels. Drop, pressure in his face, throws. He's got Keegan Jerschley. Jerschley bouncing off of tackles, and he's going to go down. Not much there. They're keeping him in check. Give him a gain of 3 for Jerschley. His 10th reception of the evening. 3rd and 6 here, a big 3rd down for Mosinee. You'd like to keep the drive alive. Slot to the left, Upthal and Jerschley. Stoffel and Grad on the bottom. You got Stoffel on a curl route wide open. They're going to throw a crossing route. Crossing route to Jerschley, and it's off his fingertips. And a 4th down up and coming. That was, I mean, it was there. The play was there. That play was there for Jerschley. The ball just over his head. And really, he had Davin Stoffel 6'5". They had a 10-yard cushion on him. And they threw the crossing route. Low snap to Myland. Kick is away. This is a good, nice kick there, and it's going to be fielded around the 32-yard line with a fair catch. Kind of disrespectful there, dropping the ball. And Mosinee's defense now, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. They got to step up here. Got to thank all the people watching us. We appreciate you guys watching, whether you're cheering for Baraboo, whether you're cheering for Mosinee. We appreciate you guys tuning in. A grand total of 602 the last time we checked, turning into one of my biggest broadcasts of my life, so I really appreciate it. Luna Larson and the T-Birds, here we go. Handoff Kane Mahoney. That's a good carry for Mahoney. Gain of 4 on the carry. His 18th carry of the evening. 2nd and 6. That's a problem with this offense. You're running the ball, the clock is also going to run. They've been able to throw the ball some, but Mosinee has one of the best secondaries in Division III. Snap, Larson, quarterback outside. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, and there he goes, spinning, holding that ball like a loaf of bread still to the 20. He's still on his feet to the side to the 15, and dragged down inside the 5-yard line. Mercy. $60-yard run for Luna Larson, and at that point, you almost wish you should have just let him score. You almost debate if you just let them score, because now they can take all the time off the clock if they need to. Whether you save enough time for your offense to make a play, or you let them, or you stop them and you get a big-time defensive stop here. Mosinee's playing that way. Snap, handoff, let them score. Nope, they're not gonna. He's not gonna score there. Kane Mahoney on the carry, gain of 3. He's gonna bring it up to the 1 yard line. Mosinee now gonna use a timeout, and we'll take a break as well. And we're coming back here. This one is coming right down to the wire. Minute 24 left. Ball on the 1 yard line. Mosinee used the timeout to potentially just save time for their offense. You're at the 1 yard line unless you get a turnover. Watch number 9's wide open on the top of the screen. Mosinee's got to see him out there, and Evan Upthal does. I'm sure you're just going to go with Larson straight ahead. But they're in a pistol wing T double tight. Larson under center. Quarterback sneak. Waiting for a call. You kind of hoping he's in so they can make a call. And we're waiting for a call. Yes, now they make a call. They let 5 seconds roll off the clock. And they let that. I don't know why you let 5 seconds roll off the clock like that. You got to make a call right away. But they do make the call. Minute 15 left. Mosinee will have 2 timeouts. There's a big point after try here. This is going to be a big point after try. Snappers number 33, Tyler Poker, the kick. Brady Henry, the holder. Luna Larson. And they did put the time back up. That's a good call because they let a lot of time click off before they made a decision. And that's a good job by the officiating crew to change that. So here we go. Big time extra point here. Snap, good. Hold, good. Kick, up. It is good. The score, 28-35. The Baraboo T-Birds jump ahead. And we're back here, 35-28. The T-Birds get a score here late in the second half. Minute 20 left in the game. And now Mosinee's got a score here. 2 timeout. This is by far one of the best games I've called. I thought that Rhinelander game earlier in the year was great. This one's right up there with one of the all-time best. Minute 20, plenty of time for the Mosinee offense. Brady Henry to kick. We'll see who returns it. They've been kicking away from Jersley, and that's not a bad idea. The kick going to the far sideline, and that one's well out of bounds. That's all the way to the fence on the far side of the field. Mosinee, good field position to start. And I think they're going to elect to re-kick. So they're going to elect to re-kick it. Give Mosinee a second chance. Mosinee's electing to re-kick. It's either ball at the 40 or re-kick. And they're going to re-kick. I'm not sure what the high school rule. It's obviously not like the pros where it's a set yard line, I don't think. I really am not 100% sure on that. So they back them up 5 yards. So instead of kicking from the 40, they're going to be kicking from the 35-yard line. So that's a break. Coach Martin's telling everybody to scoot up a little bit. They did change where Keegan Jersley is playing. They have Wyatt Harris standing where Jersley normally is. Jersley standing at the 35-yard line. Kind of where they've been kicking the ball. Here we go. Tee it up one more time. Henry. A little bit different approach now. He's going to line up away from kicking it from Jersley, and a line drive kick. That's a great kick, and that's going to roll all the way down and into the end zone for a touchback. That's, I think, a smart decision. I really don't know. You're going to be stuck deep either way. If that would have stopped at the 1-yard line, that would have been terrible. But Mosinee's going to get the ball out to the 20. Here we go, 80 yards. Need a score to keep the season alive if you're Mosinee. You said it. A big knot in the stomach for everybody, a big sigh. Here we go. 1st and 10, trips to the right, lone receiver, double covered Grod on the bottom of the screen. They're going to roll. Garski under pressure, throws. He's got it and dropped. Evan Upthal drops it. 2nd down, up and coming.
Mosinee pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10. I don't know if they were looking for that pump and go again or what. I wasn't really watching. I was watching the pressure on Garski. Mosinee. Garski had to run for his life on that one. Slot left is going to be Upthal and Stoffel. Jersley 1 is the inside man. Grod is the outside man. Drop. Throwing the crossing route once again overthrown. Intended target Jersley. 3rd down. Big time 3rd down here. It's been the story of the game. All game long has been 3rd downs. Well, see what Mosinee does. Shifts around. Stoffel now on the bottom of the screen in the slot. Jersley to the top of the screen in the slot. Garski fakes the handoff. Time. Throws. Jump ball. Grod tip. Oh, what a catch by Davin Stoffel and dives out of bounds. Great field awareness by Davin Stoffel. 15 yards. Not necessarily the old hook and ladder, but it's the new day old hook and ladder. Tip it up in the air and let 6'5 Davin Stoffel make a play. 1st and 10 from the 35. Minute 04 left. Snap. Garski. Time. Throws. Jersley. Keegan Jersley now trying to make plays. He does not go down and just had to go down there because he's going to lose the ball, and we'll take a break. Timeout, Mosinee. And we're back here, 2nd and 7, up and coming. I'm 24 years old and I have heart complications like I'm a 90-year-old man that just got scared on Halloween. 2nd and 7, here we go. Mosinee out of the timeout. 57 seconds, they do have 1 timeout left. They are just short of the 40-yard line, about 62 yards to pay dirt. Slot left, Grod and Stoffel. Slot right, Upthal and Jersley. Snap. Garski, deep drop, throwing it, crossing route. This time they got Jersley. Jersley. Oh, they're going to get away there. That was close to being a block in the back, but it wasn't. And that's a 1st down. Gain of 11 to Jersley. That was close to being a block in the back, but I think it's a good no call because he hit him in the shoulder. 1st and 10, Mosinee. Trips to the right, lone receiver Grod double covered on the bottom of the screen. Trevor Garski takes the snap, only bringing 4. They're going to throw Jersley. Jersley hit right away, and he's going to go down. And Mosinee will use their last timeout. Short gain for Jersley. We're going to take a break. And back here, 2nd and 9 up and coming. Mosinee uses their last time out. There's 44 seconds to go, and it's 53 yards to pay dirt. Gotta appreciate it. Got a nice compliment from a Baraboo fan. I appreciate it. I love football, and I love Mosinee football. I just love football in general. I'm going to give it my all every down. 2nd and 9. Here we go. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right side. Snap, Garski, pressure in his face, time, throws, crossing route, Drake Grod. Grod sprinting for the sidelines, gets the first down and out of bounds. I didn't know Drake Grod had that kind of speed in him, but he did it, and that boy is fast. The basketball player, just a great athlete from Mosinee. Drake Grod goes for 10 and a first down. He was fast. And 1st and 10 inside the 45-yard line. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right side. Jersley in the trips to the near side. Gonna do same play, crossing route. Time, throw, tipped, and falls incomplete. Oh, they had Bunkelman kind of sneaking out to the flat. The clock does stop. That's big. 32 seconds here and a little bit more time to catch your breath. Coach Martin's as far as he can go out on the field to make sure he's got the right play call. Changing up the formation. Grod going to be one-on-one with a corner and a safety over him. Now the safety moves over because Davin Stoffel's in the slot. Jersley and Upthal to the far side. Pressure once again. Baraboo. They're relentless. Garski, tons of time. He's looking to throw, and he's just going to go out of bounds. He's going to end up losing a yard there. And 3rd and 11 up and coming. That's Garski's first rush attempt. He hasn't been sacked all game, or he hasn't ran the ball all game, depending on which way you look at it. 24 seconds left, and you're 45 yards away. 3rd and 11. No timeouts for Mosinee. You got to remember that. Trips to the right. Mosinee switching up the formation. Got to be careful. You don't want to run out of time. Trips to the right, snap, Garski, only bringing 3 this time. He'll have time to throw. Pumps once, throws. Jersley deflected away there by Agnew. I hate saying this because deep down inside I am a Mosinee fan, but how? You don't want the season to come down to this kind of situation, but at the same time, as a football fan, you will love to see this kind of situation end a game. 4th and 11, 18 seconds left. This could be the game. Trips to the right, Stoffel one-on-one on the bottom of the screen. Safety high over top. Garski, time, throws, jump ball, intercepted! And the Baraboo Thunderbirds are a couple kneel down away from going on to level 4. And that is heartbreaking. That one hurts. 36-7 is the score. So Baraboo is going to make the trek to Rice Lake to face the Warriors in level 3 action next week after this last play by Luna Larson. And that is heartbreaking, folks. I'm going to do what I always do. We're going to have a short post-game show. It's been my tradition, as I've been calling Mosinee games, to acknowledge every last one of the seniors on this ball club. And I can honestly say these kids should not hold their heads down because this has been one of the best football teams I've seen come through Mosinee in a long time, so let me recognize the seniors on the roster. Drake Grod, Trevor Garski, Kyle Miller, Jake Straczynski, Alex Lurch, Eli Myland, Evan Upthal, Nolan Harris, Wyatt Cherrick, Walker Byrel, Charlie Spink. You guys led your football team to one of the best seasons I've ever watched. Please hold your heads up high because there is nothing you should be disappointed about. Great season, Mosinee. And the final score here tonight, 35-28. The Baraboo Thunderbirds are victorious. This is J-Town Justin Krzyzewski signing off.